The Bowen family believed their home was the safest place on Earth, but they had no idea that for months a pair of eyes had been watching their every move from the cracks inside the walls. It all began with faint noises, strange thumps echoing from inside the walls. Annie thought it was just mice, but then, one night, she looked at the bathroom mirror and saw a message written in crooked, shaky letters. "I'm still here." That's when she realized they were facing something much worse than mice. The father went down to the basement, a place that now carried a strange, unsettling odor. On the walls, there were sentences that made his blood freeze. Then he noticed something impossible. The false wall of the basement had shifted by a few centimeters. Suddenly, the wall opened. 17-year-old Daniel LaPlante, with a face as white as a ghost, leaped out from the darkness. He had been living there for months, inside the very wall where the children's beds rested. Inside the very wall where the children's beds rested. Daniel was arrested, but then he was released on bail. Everyone thought he was just a troubled teenager who needed help. But Daniel, he didn't want help. He was hungry for the hunt. And this time, his target was the Gustafson family. On December 1st, 1987, while Andrew Gustafson was away from home, Daniel entered. He wasn't there to rob them. He wasn't there to hide in the walls anymore. This time, he was there to finish the job. He ambushed Priscilla, the pregnant mother of the family. What happened inside that house was a nightmare that brought even the toughest detectives to tears. Daniel murdered Priscilla, and then he took the lives of her two young children, William, who was only 7, and Abigail, just 5 years old. For 2 days he stayed. He lived among the bodies, calmly eating their food from the refrigerator as if nothing had happened. When the police arrived at the scene, Daniel was gone. They searched the house for hours until they noticed a narrow space behind the kitchen cabinets. Daniel was there. He was huddled in the darkness, staring at them like a cornered animal. Daniel LaPlante was sentenced to life in prison, and he remains behind bars to this day. But remember, he proved that walls aren't always there to protect you. Sometimes they're the perfect place to hide a monster. Watch out for those noises at night, because you might not be alone.